Thursday morning was freezing cold behind that cold front, with frost reported in multiple provinces and minimum temperatures dropping to freezing point in many areas. Bloemfontein and Vereeniging dropped to a low of 0 degrees Celsius, with Bethlehem and Uppington dropping to -1. Now, Friday morning, we're not expecting widespread frost, but it will still be chilly over the interior of the country. See your Friday forecast. On Friday morning, foggy conditions expected in parts of the Western and Eastern Cape, with lots of fog expected over the interior of KwaZulu-Natal, as well as the Highveld, parts of Gauteng and surrounding regions, so please be careful when traveling in those regions. Into the afternoon, we have an onshore flow of air bringing partly cloudy skies to the east, but bergwind conditions now warming up the western coast, with oosweer conditions warming up the coast of Namibia. Mostly dry conditions this Friday, with only morning drizzle possible around the eastern escarpment in Limpopo, as well as around the northern coast of KwaZulu-Natal. And over the eastern regions, as mentioned, you'll have a very poor PV harvest due to the cloudy skies, but otherwise an average PV harvest over the central and northern regions. Mostly calm conditions expected in terms of winds, with fresh winds expected over parts of northwest and the northern Cape. Northeasterly winds blowing fresh to strong over parts of the northern and the western Cape, causing those bergwind conditions, and a northeasterly wind also blowing fresh to strong over Namibia, causing oosweer conditions. In the Western Cape, foggy conditions expected over the southern coast as well as the southern interior. Later, we're expecting those bergwind conditions to warm up the west, Clanwilliam and Langebaan, reaching highs of 27. Chilly at first over the interior, later temperatures in the lower 20s expected in parts of the Little and Great Karoo, with 21 the afternoon in Graaff-Reinet, but remaining quite chilly along the southern coastline with temperatures below 20 degrees Celsius. Cold at first over the interior of the Eastern Cape, especially over the northern regions, with a few foggy patches possible. Later, mostly sunny and calm conditions, with temperatures only in the lower 20s along the eastern coast. A foggy start to your Friday over the interior of KwaZulu-Natal, with chilly conditions. Later, a sunny afternoon and temperatures peaking at around 20 degrees Celsius. A foggy and chilly morning expected over the Highveld, so please be careful when traveling. Minimum temperatures expected below 5 degrees Celsius. Later, remaining quite chilly, with maximum temperatures below 20 and maximum temperatures in the mid-20s for the Lowveld of Mpumalanga and Limpopo. Some morning light drizzle possible around the eastern escarpment in Limpopo, with winter conditions expected in the Lowveld. Chilly in the morning in the Bushveld, later remaining quite cool. In northwest, foggy conditions expected over the southern regions, with a chilly morning, minimum temperatures only around 2 degrees Celsius over the southern regions. Later, a sunny but cool afternoon with temperatures around 20 degrees Celsius. In the Northern Cape, a few foggy patches is still possible, with cold conditions at first around Sutherland. Later, northeasterly winds picking up and blowing fresh to strong, especially over the western coast, causing bergwind conditions, with Alexander Bay reaching a high of 32. Foggy conditions expected over the southern and eastern regions of the Free State. Another chilly morning with one in Forest Smith and Bloemfontein, later remaining quite cool to cold, with maximum temperatures below 20 degrees Celsius. A foggy start to your Friday expected over parts of Gauteng, so please be careful when traveling. It will be quite chilly in the morning, later remaining quite cool to cold, with maximum temperatures only in the upper teens and reaching 20 the afternoon in Pretoria. Then this weekend, we're expecting mostly dry conditions across the country, with sunny conditions and temperatures around 20 degrees Celsius over the interior, but bergwind conditions warming up the western coast, Vredendal reaching a high of 32 on Saturday, with 27 expected in Cape Town. By Sunday, we are expecting bergwind conditions to warm up the southern and eastern coastline, George, Gqeberha and East London reaching highs of 27. Another mostly dry day, with temperatures only around 20 degrees Celsius over the interior. Well, that's all from me. Enjoy your Friday, and remember, no matter the weather, we're in this together.